After all, you don't want to soak
Oh, it
in
looks
your own
fucking
dirt.
crusty.
The tub is controlled with this panel. You enter how warm the water should be, press
41
start.
degrees Celsius is fucking warm, right? I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you can cook a few things at that temperature. So why are your showers or baths? Are you trying to take a bath in soup or something? Holy shit. How goes it, guys? There we are back doing another house tour judgment on a Japanese house that popped up on my For You page. I'm not going to be able to play games there. I'm working, unfortunately, so I had to make another plan for video quick, fast. So it's not going to be that intricate, but hopefully, guys still enjoy. You're meeting my dogs later on in this video. The two puppies, the other two are sleeping on the couch, so they won't just come into my room. But the puppies do. They're not puppies anymore, technically, but they're still puppies in my eyes. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the video of the house and all the weird shit I say. Hopefully you enjoy my weird fucking dogs. Maybe you'll hear him bark later on. I don't know. But in any case, hopefully you guys just enjoy and hopefully, yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next one. After you subscribe, of course. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Cheers! How goes it, guys? There we are back. And we are going to watch another Japanese house tour. It also popped up on my For You page, so I thought, why not do it? But it's another house tour judgment. Like always, we're gonna see what he has to offer, how much the price is, and in the end, what I'm gonna rate it. I don't know. The weird thing about Japan is you've got this weird scenario where in the countryside, houses, like actual houses, are dirt fucking cheap. And in Tokyo, houses and apartments are so expensive that most people stick their entire lives to living in a small little, you know, bachelor, if you want to call it that, little flat. So yeah, let's see what he gets and how much he pays for it. I guess I don't know. First time seeing the video. His name is Japanese Journey, 20k, 27k subs. Go check out his videos. Yeah, let's just jump into this and see what this video has to offer, I guess.
This is my Japanese house. Well, it was for 2.5 years until April of this year. Okay, not
Right.
really mine, I was renting. Here it is from the other side with our packed car next to it. Our
Ah, it's
neighbors
more
were
than
just
enough, isn't
renovating
it?
their facade, that's why there is this elegant blue tarp. I'll talk
Ah,
about cost, location and so on later in the video. For now we'll start outside with the garden. And that's it,
there
no
is the
garden,
garden. Yeah.
just a parking lot. But a big one.
The garden shows fucking concrete. That's the most Japanese thing I've ever seen in my life. Instead of a garden, you just have concrete.
Big
I love
enough to
that.
easily fit our little car 3 times. Especially with newer houses, there seems to
Yeah.
be the tendency in
You see, what they could have done here, what we do in South Africa is we have things called beddings, which is, I don't know what it is in English. But you see this little side here, you could have, put a smaller slab there, have a little space for dirt, just basically brick it off basically to the ground, make like a little brick holder, whatever you want to call it. Throw dirt in there, throw some fertilizer in there, plant some trees or plant some other plants, and you will have some greenery at least, making it more appealing. But they don't care because they like steal views. That's the thing in Japan is they steal other people's garden views, and that makes a place also appealing, like having an own garden. And this is like this green stuff in the background. It gives you the view of you have a garden, but you don't have a garden. It's a weird.
Japan to tar rather than create a garden. For example, also
Yeah.
here or here. The way I understand it, the main reason for that is that the gardens are just too much work, especially Japanese style ones.
Ooh.
At the end of our, in quotation marks, garden is this shed in which you can store winter tires,
Those
snow shovels
tires.
and other stuff.
Oh, winter
There's
tires.
also space for a couple of bikes. This is the backside of the house. For Japan, it's a relatively large distance to the neighboring property. Especially in densely populated areas like Tokyo, it's often much less, and it's not uncommon for the next building to start after 10 centimeters. The reason for a gap being there
insane.
at all is that if an earthquake happens, and they always do, if one of the houses collapses, it doesn't take the neighboring one with it. So much for the outside.
They
Let's
don't
take
care
a
about
look
that in
inside.
Japan, it's Tokyo, I guess.
This is the entrance area. The slippers aren't included, I had to order them separately. In Japanese houses,
course,
there's
man.
always an
It's just
entrance
how it
area
is.
like this, where you can leave your shoes and change into indoor slippers
Mhm.
if needed. Next to it, we had a storage room, perfect
Makes
for
sense, it's the
strollers
normal
and
thing.
the like.
what I see here is like in houses that are different to apartments. In apartments, it's normally that like little, I think it's a Gatian area or something like that. I don't know. That little area, it's normally the same material that is used outside the apartment, like tiles or whatever. But I see with this one, they use this like anti-slip, almost rubbery flooring. So
There
the
was also a
definitely
shoe
they make
cupboard,
it different in
which was
houses, I
either too
guess.
big or too small, depending on what kind of person you are. I think there's
Because you can't
nothing
do you can't use what's outside, because outside is just like fucking six huge ass slabs thrown onto the ground. Like I get why they have to use.
between. Down the corridor, we
It's
arrive
cool
at
to see
the
houses. I
absolute
haven't done
highlight of the
houses in
building,
Japan yet.
the toilet. If the toilet is the highlight of your house, you either have a terrible house or a fantastic toilet. In this case, definitely the
Fantastic
latter.
toilets.
Heated
Yeah,
seat with
probably.
integrated bidet functionality,
No, man. That I don't know. I dislike bidets. The idea of bidets. I don't know why.
aka a butt shower.
Oh
The
no.
flushing water is sent through this little sink before it arrives at the tank. In other words, it's recycled. Ah, I miss this
Yeah,
toilet. If you do have to leave it at some point, you are directly inside of the room in front of the bathroom. Almost all Japanese apartments or houses,
it looks like
50
a
square
unit
meters
bath
and bigger, have
almost.
this separation between the actual bathroom with tub and shower and another room where a sink and usually also the washing machine are located. This large square space is for the washing machine.
Yeah,
As you can see, the drain connects directly into the ground. The sink is nothing special, a bit of
makes
storage
sense.
space below and normal water flow or spray. This plastic door leads
That's
into the
that's sick.
bathroom,
We
where
don't
you
have
can
those
find a
options in my
bathtub
house,
and shower.
but we
These are
have
usually
fancy
separated in Japan
faucets, I think
because
it's
you
called.
take your shower first and then get into the tub. After all, you don't want to
Oh,
soak
it
in
looks
your own
fucking
dirt.
crusty.
The tub is controlled with this panel. You enter how warm the water should be, press
41
start.
degrees Celsius is fucking warm, right? I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you can cook a few things at that temperature. So why are your showers or baths? Are you trying to take a bath in soup or something? Holy shit! I mean, when we don't have this in South Africa a lot. All right, we have this little thing where you've got two options. That's what I've realized in my 20 years in South Africa. There's one where you have two little twisty knobs, one for cold water, one for warm water, and those ones suck because it's hard to get like the perfect 50-50 of cold and warm when you're showering, or at least like maybe 60-40, I don't know. But then you get the creme de la creme, the one I have in my house at least. Luckily, my parents also like to shower and bath, so they upgraded. It's a little twisty, not a twisty thing. It's like, how can I explain it? It's a knob with a with a long thing sticking. Okay, that sounds weird. But then on this side, it's warm. On this side, it's cold. On this side, it's warm. Okay, it changes in my house. We have a faucet that's this side's cold, this side's warm, and then we have one that's this side's cold, this side's warm. But basically, you just turn it to which side you want, and then you pull, and then water comes out at that temperature, which is fun. I always put mine in the middle and pull. I like medium water. In Afrikaans, we call it low water. I don't know what you call it. In all honesty, I don't know what I call it medium water because it's not hot, it's not cold, it's a medium. All right.
When
I'm
it's
pretty
at
sure
the
that's not
required
right.
level, it will let you know. You can also cover the bathtub so that it stays hot longer when you're not using it. Because since everybody cleans themselves before entering the tub, one bath is used by the whole family.
It's like having a
There's also a
jacuzzi in
pole
your house.
not
My
for hanging
dog's
a
here
shower
now.
curtain,
Hey,
but
yo, Mia.
clothes. Because
Look
using
how
this
big this
panel, which
fucking
is
dog is,
attached
I think.
outside of the bathroom in the
This was one of the puppies I had. Look how big this lady is. Look how big she is. Oh, but yeah, just look how cute this little puppy is. She looks so stressed right now. Are you okay, Mia? Are you okay? Are you? Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at that. Hey, yo, Mia. Hey, Manila here. Hey, yo, Mia. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yeah, that's one of my puppies. The other one's probably making some weird shit somewhere else. I don't know. That's the not naughty one, you know. The other one's pretty fucking naughty. But
room with the
yeah,
sink.
I don't know
You can
why I showed
control
my
the
dog.
bathroom's temperature, if you want it to be heated or cooled,
Oh,
and of
she's back.
course, if it should dry your clothes. From the bathroom, we reach the living dining kitchen area, in Japan
Alright.
abbreviated as LDK.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's all you need. Space for a television, space for a couch, space to cook. That's literally all you need.
A relatively
And I like
spacious
this.
room.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the best part about this area is this sink, especially because it's super big, and with that
Oh yeah,
makes doing the
Japan.
dishes
In Japan, you tend to like look for other things I've seen, and people adore certain things in buildings that I would never give a shit about. Like in South Africa, we always sinks. Normally, you have always two sinks next to each other, a double sink, and then you have more than enough space. I've never seen a place where I was like, damn, it's a small washing area. We always have big sinks. What do we look for in South African houses? Um, Backyard. In South Africa, a huge thing that a lot of people want is a big backyard. They want a place for their children to play one day, stuff like that. So people prioritize backyard size more than the actual house. I'm a bit different. I severely dislike backyards because that means work. All right. I'm still young. I wanna stay in a little shitty apartment with a little shitty balcony, and that's all I have to worry about is everything is on that balcony and inside my building, uh, and just go on about my daily life. I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of other people like that. I've met a lot of women, especially, who want big houses, and I said, why? Why do you want a big house? It's more work. It's less convenient, and you're basically if it's just you and children, you're basically not going to see each other because the house is too big. You're just going to spend the entire day cleaning that shit. And yeah, they brought up points like you can hire people to do it, and I was like, why the fuck would I pay people to clean my house? That's a waste of money. Just don't be lazy. But yeah, I guess other people have different ideas. But yeah, backyard's a big thing in South Africa. So let's watching
super
this.
easy. The water tap can also do normal and spray, is extendable and has an
I'm
integrated filter.
petting my dog around.
A
Leave me
good
alone.
sink is
I know
needed
it looks
because
weird, but
here, similarly to
I'm
many
literally
Japanese
speaking,
houses,
petting my
there
dog.
is no dishwasher.
No
On to the
dishwasher.
cooker. Here we have a very typical 3-burner combination. 2 of
Electrical
them
burner,
use
yeah.
induction, 1 doesn't. The induction cookers have a good size, but 2
I'm gonna
sometimes
sneeze.
wasn't enough for me. Above that, the kitchen hood.
Alright, it's just a normal
Below that, not an
induction
oven,
cooker.
but a fish grill. Very small, exactly big enough.
Fish fryer. That's fucking 100 for 100. They will always have a fish fryer in their house. I'm not a big fish person. I don't know about you, but I like sushi, or I don't like fish. I dislike hake. I dislike Gilstert. I have a few others. I don't like fish that's cooked. It tastes like bland to me. So I dislike frying
Together,
grills.
a
You know
fish.
what you can
This
put there? Put something that burns my trash.
is common in Japan,
No,
and
I'm
I
just
have to
joking.
say
That's
a
not something you can
proper
do legally,
big oven
unfortunately.
would have been really nice. Other than that,
Oh, they're
doors,
biting something again. Ay, these fucking dogs. This is the other one I was talking about. The first one you saw was Mila. This is Coco. Coco Loco. Look at this little scoundrel. She was busy biting her water bucket right now because she wanted to. You know what I mean? This one's very dumb, but she's cute. Both of them are very dumb. I think Mila's the dumbest one, but I love them both for who they are. Mila's trying to get some attention. But yeah, those are my dogs. Well, no. Well, should I say my parent dogs? Um, but yeah, they like me more because I'm better. No, I'm just checking. Um, if you bite my electronics, I'm throwing you out a window. That's a joke, by the way. We don't have any second floor stories here, so if I do throw them out the window, it's like a 40 centimeter drop or something like that. But I won't. I won't really do that. It's what you call a joke. Not a good one, but it is one. All right,
nothing
let's
special.
continue.
What's also in the kitchen is a
Storage
control station
space.
similar to the one in the bathroom. That's because you have to switch it on first before you can use warm water. You can also
That's
use it to
weird.
control
Nah, that's very weird, right? Having to switch something on. just to use it. I've never understand that. I'm used to instant. If faucet, wow, warm water in like 10 seconds. This is weird.
Bathtub. This way you don't have to walk all the way to the bathroom. Except if the bathtub plug isn't plugged
Sick.
in, then you have to go anyway. Heating and cooling of the room happens with this air conditioner. This was the only one in the house when I moved in. To the outside there's a camera system so that you can always check if the NHK guy is waiting outside. In
You know how many windows you have? Why don't you just look out your window?
case you don't know, NHK in Japan is a group of criminals trying to get your money for financing TV channels you don't even watch. Below the staircase is a storage space. Greetings from Harry Potter. And with that we go upstairs, using this relatively narrow staircase.
Busy.
This was my extra room. I essentially didn't have any use for it. It has a little cupboard in which I
Extra
put
room.
my empty suitcases.
That means
The
gaming
room
setup
doesn't have
room.
an air conditioner and therefore was either too hot or too cold for half of the year. In the end, I put judo mats inside and used it as my dojo, meaning a place to practice martial arts. If you drill into walls, in Japan you have to pay for getting them repaired.
He literally just what? He had a dojo in his house.
That's
That's
why there
awesome.
are these rails. You can move the knobs and hang your pictures onto them. Next to the extra room
Yeah,
was
that
the
makes sense.
bedroom.
All of them have that.
Similar size, of course, also with a picture rail. Only the cupboard was a bit bigger. For some reason, only half of the window was milk glass and the other wasn't. No idea why. Leaving
Someone
the
broke
bedroom
it
at
and
the end
just
of the
repaired it
corridor,
with
we
normal
find
water.
another
That's why.
toilet.
Go, 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 go! Do you hear this fucking dog? It was actually Mila, the dumber one that's barking now. That's weird. She's normally not the one that barks. It's Coco that likes.
Also this
Let's
one
watch it
with
further.
high-tech toilet seat and space-saving water recycling
Another
sink.
high-tech toilet. Nice.
From here we move into the room that was my office and studio. Maybe you
Oh,
remember seeing it
3 bedroom.
in one of
Holy
my
shit.
earlier videos. The room is bigger than the other two, and because I spent so much time in there, I decided to have another air conditioner installed. I hope the next tenant likes it. Opposite to the air conditioner is a walk-in closet. Initially I thought it was great until I
That's a
realized
big
it's
one.
actually a huge waste of storage space. The room also has an attaching balcony. These usually aren't too wide in Japan, only big enough to put the outside of the air conditioning unit and hang some clothes, usually on a bar like this one. All doors and windows also had these fly screens, which were really necessary.
So I'm guessing he
Nagano
stays in the
has lots of small
countryside
rivers and
somewhere.
streams to handle the melting water coming from the mountains, typhoons, and the rainy season. Mosquitoes are plenty accordingly. And now
Yeah.
about location and cost. 99 square meters, that's 1056 square feet. We paid 120,000 yen per month, which
What?
is 800.
What? How much is this shit? So 843 in range. Ah, that's 15,000 fucking rand. Do you know how small of an apartment you can buy for that? Well, actually, how big? Is it big? Nah. It's like, yeah, it's about the same size. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. An entire house for that price is pretty good, especially if you're like in a couple situation. You have a partner who can also help with purchasing. That's what, like 7.5 thousand rand a month for living expenses from both of you. Still need a pretty decent. Holy
43
shit.
US dollars as of today. On top of that was electricity, gas, water and other running costs. If you want to have another video with more details, let me know in the comments.
That's not
At
bad
the point
then.
of moving, the house was 10 years old. Not super new, but still okay by Japanese standards. As for location, the house was in Nagano City, which can be reached from Tokyo in about 1.5 hours by bullet train.
Yeah, so
The
definitely
house
in the
is
rural
about 10
area.
minutes from the station by bike, and since Nagano is spacious, that's pretty good. That's it. Please subscribe and all. Bye!
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty decent house. A lot of space you get for that price, especially in Japan. So I'm gonna give. I think that's a pretty decent place to live at. Sorry about all the noise and stuff. I'm looking after the dogs before I go work. No gaming today. I'm also working. Like I said today, I have to go to my neighboring city, which is like an hour or something away. We're working there today, and then I'm gonna have to come back. So No games for me today, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did not enjoying this, you know what, do like, subscribe, share, notify yourself now. My brilliant comment by clicking notification bell. Hopefully you guys enjoy because that is the most important part. Spreading it towards like the virus, of course. And hopefully I'll just, see you guys in the next one. Cheers.